Do y'all remember that time where Kakashi and Shikamaru literally had to carry Team 10, dog? I'm not gonna lie, when I think about this, bro, and how these niggas were so sorry, like, Ino and Choji did not do nothing this entire fight, dog. So, boom, right? Asuma first get cooked by Hidan. This nigga got killed, murked off. I'm talking like, oh, that nigga was out of here. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a pretty impactful scene, bro. Like, Shikamaru and all his homies, like, they looking around like, yo, they killed our sensei, dog. So they over here crying on this nigga's shoulder. This nigga bleeding out. And then this nigga Shikamaru was literally depressed, bro. Walking around the village with his head down. They changed the theme to black and white. We ain't never seen Shikamaru this depressed, bro. Then, boom. He playing Shoji with his pops, right? And his pops trying to give him like subliminal life lessons throughout the game, because you know he don't want to be straight up with him. He trying to he wants him to find out the answers on his own, right? And Shikamaru kind of picks on to his gimmick, like, yo, I ain't trying to hear none of that, but my sensei just got murked. Like, I'm not trying to hear none of that, right? And he like, man, just let it out, man. Just cry, let it out, bro. And I ain't gonna cap, that's one of the most impactful scenes ever, bro. That scene alone changed the trajectory of my life. I swear it did, bro. That told niggas that it's okay to let it out, bro. It's okay to let your emotions fly, bro. That scene alone, I promise you, bro, it really did. It really did. So then, boom, after that, the next day, this nigga Shikamaru woke up with a plan. He was no longer depressed. This nigga had revenge on his mind. So this nigga like, boom, I'm gonna get the homies, I'm gonna get Ino, I'm gonna get Choji, and we gonna murk these niggas. We gonna track them down. Because at the end of the day, these niggas are active criminals. Like, they had to do something about these niggas anyway. They get stopped by that nigga Kakashi. And at the time, I'm thinking Kakashi gonna give him like a whole big runaround speech like he did Sasuke. Like, yo, revenge is not the answer. It's only gonna lead to depression and ooh out the bam. Nah, that nigga Kakashi like, whole time I'm with y'all niggas. Let's do it. I'm like, yo, that's kind of weird though. I still think about that, cause Sasuke, he got this big speech about why he shouldn't kill Itachi, even though Itachi killed his whole family and his friends and all that. Like, niggas don't think about that. Sasuke probably had a couple friends in the Uchiha clan. He didn't just kill his family. He killed everybody. He killed his cousins. He killed his friends. He killed his crushes. Like, he killed everybody. You know what I'm saying? And along with his parents. So, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I was Sasuke, I'd be on the same type of timing. But Kakashi didn't want that nigga to get revenge, but he joined Shikamaru. That's crazy. But moving on, I'm gonna let y'all niggas just decipher what that's about. Ino gets the spine on these niggas. Now, I hold you. Kakuzu is the brains of this assignment. Like, this nigga is like that. This nigga been alive for 100 years. He ran a fade with Hashirama. He lost, but he ran a fade with that nigga. This nigga all about the paper. He ain't trying to do nothing but get money. I ain't gonna lie. I respect a nigga like Kakuzu. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyways, this nigga seen that hawk miles away. He like, yeah, get that stuff out of here, bro. And at that point, they pull up on these niggas like, yo, y'all was spying on us, bro? What's really going on, right? Kakashi don't really waste no time. You know, he really wanted to just go into the fight with straight hands. So he just, boom, flanked this nigga with a Chidori right through his chest, pierced his heart. And I ain't gonna cap, we all thought he was cooked just like that. I'm like, nah, Kakuzu ain't cooked. This nigga falls down to the ground. This nigga, he down like, dang, why you just die like that on me? Like, that's crazy. This nigga gets up with a mean reverse kick right to Kakashi's stomach. Made this nigga hit the back of the tree. Oh, dang, this nigga must be like that. He takes off his jacket, and you see this nigga got 3 other hearts. I'm like, yo, you telling me that all of those masks are different hearts? And not only that, it's not just that, y'all. The hearts implode out of his body and form this own entity. And each entity is a different chakra release. So basically the one that Kakashi messed up or killed or whatever, that was like the water release. But he still got lightning, he still got fire, and he still got wind left. And these niggas imploded out of his body to fight with this nigga. And I ain't gonna cap, that's kind of hard. Kakashi like, man, I'm gonna get out of break. I'm gonna fight this nigga Hidan. So boom, they get to boxing. They jumping on trees, all type of stuff. And I ain't gonna cap, I wouldn't want to fight a nigga that got a bleach style sword and I got a kunai. Nigga, a kunai is a gardening tool. He hits these niggas with a big old wind jutsu, right? Get these niggas all off their pivot. So boom, everyone hit the ground. other. They all having a little stare off, trying to figure out who gonna make that next move, right? Choji just got pissed off out of nowhere, like, yo, these the same niggas that killed my sensei, bro. I'm starting to think about it. Like, he just had a realization, like, bro, these are niggas that killed my sensei. So he just gets pissed off out of nowhere and tries to blitz this nigga. So he's running towards this nigga. Shikamaru like, no, stop. So he puts the shadow of possession jutsu on him, trying to stop him in his tracks. And then Hidan coming in with that big old sword. Guess who saved my nigga? Kakashi. Kakashi stay having to save this nigga, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I said, man, Kakashi, he don't play no games, man. He really ready on smoke. Without this nigga Kakashi being there, bro, they would have been dead in the first 5 minutes. Choji look up and he see Kakuzu standing right in that nigga face. And he gets up trying to quickly punch this nigga out the way. This nigga catches his punch, hits this nigga with a mean 3-piece combo. This nigga gets hit all the way to the tree, right? Boom, ain't got no time to recover. He picks his head up and got hit with the meanest reverse kick we ever seen, bro. I'm like, no, man. They can't be doing my nigga Choji like that, dog. This nigga Kakuzu stretches out both of his hands, chokes Ino, chokes Choji, brings them niggas to him. Got these niggas, lifted up these niggas in the air by their necks, about to choke slam these niggas. He was about to give these niggas the meanest anime choke slam we have ever seen. I actually wanted to see that. They put down a smoke screen and they both have to carry these niggas. Like, I'm telling you, they had to carry these niggas in a literal sense and a figurative sense, bro. Shikamaru started walking up. He started talking to Kakashi like, yo, I got Hidan, you got Kakuzu. Nigga, we just gotta split up because Ino and Choji definitely not ready for the match. They gotta be us. So boom, that nigga Kakashi like, bet, heard that. So this nigga automatically get to boxing that nigga Kakuzu, right? But Kakuzu knocked the kunai out of his hand. And at this point, it's just straight hands. Like, I'm talking about, like, they was just, man. I don't even got no words for this. This might be this definitely a top 3 Kakashi fight, bro. Like, this nigga is boxing a nigga that lived 100 years and had to fight Hashirama, hit this nigga with the meanest lotus, had this nigga head in the ground. It turned out to be a water clone. But the fact that this nigga just even did that alone is cold. And so, boom, while he's trying to do that, Shikamaru over here basically playing tag with this nigga Hidan, but just trying to get him in his shadow possession. So he's trying to touch this nigga, pause. But boom, Shikamaru tried to hit him with a fake punch. And as soon as he blocks that punch, he got him in the shadow possession. So at that point, they both having a little stare off. They like, oh yeah. Shikamaru like, oh yeah, it's up at this point. So he said, let's take a little jog, buddy. He makes this nigga run 5 miles. I'm not gonna lie, this nigga Shikamaru a dog. This nigga got this nigga in the shadow possession. He like, yo, Kakashi, I'll be right back, bro. He get to jogging with this nigga. He takes this nigga all the way to his little rat trap for this nigga, dog. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard, man. That's hard, dog. Like, Shikamaru really, he had a plan, bro. He had a plan and he executed it perfectly, bro. Like, this nigga had a whole rat trap for this nigga on the other side of the village, ready for this nigga, dog. Ready for that nigga only, bro. There was a whole bunch of sandpaper bombs. I'm like, yo, what's really going on, right? He had the plan like, yo, I'm gonna put some fake blood on me, and he gonna get this blood on his weapon, and then when he tries to do the ritual, he gonna end up killing somebody else. So he does exactly that. He's doing the ritual and he stabs himself. And he thinks he's about to kill Shikamaru. But Shikamaru fakes it. And he gets up and he slices that nigga neck. Like, yo, nigga, that's not me, nigga. I ain't get stabbed, nigga. And guess who got stabbed? Kakuzu, bro. And Kakuzu is just about to cook Kakashi too. He's standing over this nigga about to kill this nigga. But Shikamaru came in clutch on both sides, man. He sliced that nigga neck and somehow got Kakuzu stabbed, bro. And at that point, Shikamaru broke down the whole plan. Like, yo, that wasn't even my blood. Yo, that's your homie blood, nigga. Do your research, bro. And this nigga Hidan, like, hold on. How did you even get the blood, bro? And this nigga Shikamaru, like, yo, I got a capsule of the blood from the last time y'all killed my sensei, bro. Your homie dropped blood and he kept it in a capsule, ready for this fight. This nigga had a plan the whole time, dog. That was his plan the whole time. That's hard, bro. I'm telling you, Shikamaru definitely top 5, bro. Top 5. And he blows a divot inside the ground, so it's already a whole dug for this nigga, right? And at this point, when he's cooking this nigga, I noticed this nigga Shikamaru had nature on his side. You see deers and birds popping up like, yo, he about to kill this nigga. This nigga had an audience of nature, bro. I don't know what was going on. I don't even know what that symbolizes, my nigga. But that was just hard. Like, the fact that they added that was just hard, right? He looked to the side, and you see Ghost Asuma looking like, yo, I'm proud of you, my nigga. Light this joint, my nigga. And he lit that joint and blew this nigga up, man. I ain't gonna lie. That was hard, bro. That nigga Shikamaru really like that, bro. I'm telling y'all, I can't make it up, bro. This nigga Shikamaru is like that. We're gonna get back to the Shikamaru. That nigga Kakashi was going through it though, because that nigga Kakuzu got right back up, and he does emote. He does like he combined all of his hearts into like one big body, a part of him or something like that. So this nigga's battling an awakened Kakuzu, right? And then that's where you see plot happens. Naruto came in with the big, the Rasen Shuriken. That whole hard too. That was his first time ever doing that, so he just wanted to practice it on that nigga, and yeah, he basically wiped that nigga out. So that was over with. Once he had the divot in the ground, bro, this nigga got all type of rocks falling on this nigga face. He like, yo, you gonna not? This not the last of me, bro. I'm always gonna be alive, bro. I can't die, nigga. No. He even really disrespected that nigga too, cause that nigga he down was like, yo, Lord Jashin gonna get you, but don't even try to worry about that. He like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that Lord Jashin not even real, nigga. He not your God, I am. And he buried this nigga alive, dog. At that point, Shikamaru had to be top 3 at that point. That's real disrespect, though. He literally said that his God was false, and they just said that he is his God. That's the meanest get back I ever seen. I ain't gonna hold you. That was the meanest get back I ever seen. This nigga buried him alive, dog. But hey, y'all, how y'all niggas doing, though, bro? How y'all niggas doing? Y'all niggas cooling? It's been a minute. I know. It's been a couple weeks. I'm working on being more consistent. I always say that, but I actually have been decently consistent, bro. Like, not gonna lie. I need to get to a system where I'm posting like every, certain amount of time. But don't get it twisted though. A nigga is definitely consistent out here for sure. But at the end of the day, man, I hope y'all niggas doing good out there. I hope y'all doing well. Don't forget, if y'all y'all should follow my Instagram if y'all ever want to talk about anything, bro. King Willie X. Other than that, man, just stay focused on yourselves, man. Chase your dreams, believe in God, all of that, man. In the name of Jesus, I hope y'all do good, man. I'll catch y'all, man. I'm a flip.